Hi YouTube, it's your girl, Shayla J, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so you can be notified every single time yours truly uploads a new video. If you're not new here, welcome back. But you do always come back because I am everyone's favorite everything, your favorite YouTuber, and everything I touch always turns to gold, and I am a powerful, joyous, trusting leader. In today's video, I have a success story for you, and I want to also share how I did it. It's basically my graduation. I finally finished school. It's my 1 degree hotter little headband that I've been wearing every day since I've graduated. It says, I cried. I also realized that my school's motto is had I not persisted, I would have perished. It speaks volumes considering that I found law of assumption in 2021. No, I found law of assumption in 2020 and decided I wanted to go back to school in 2021. And with that said, then I decided to go back to school. I was looking for a degree in quantum physics and neuroscience, but I did not find that. So I found Lesley. I found Lesley University. That is what I found. And I wouldn't change it for any other way. Like, I do still want a degree in neuroscience. I also want a degree in consciousness, parapsychology, and I might get a degree in counseling psychology, like holistic psychology. Manifested getting into grad school in my mindfulness degree. And I'm going to be doing a you guys know I want to get a PhD in neuroscience, clinical neuroscience, and psychology or whatever. But there's all these other things that I want to do as well. But when I found Lesley, it's like Lesley found me, I didn't find Lesley, but we chose each other. So when I applied, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get in, but I knew I was gonna get in at the same time. It was kind of like that weird, it was kind of weird, but for those of you who don't know, my school is in Massachusetts. I live in New York. So when I found Lesley, again, it was in the middle of, we were still in the pandemic. So it was kind of one of those things where the woman was like, yeah, the classes will be online, but we don't know how this is going to work. And eventually classes will eventually get to be in person again. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? And for the most part, me graduating is the biggest success story in and of itself, because despite all of the twists and turns, despite all of the circumstances, whatever, the goal always was to get me to graduation. The goal always was to get me to graduate. Now I'm here. Now I've finished. I've managed to waive not one, not two, I've managed to waive 3 internships because I always get what I want. Don't ask me how the heck I did it. I just was like, somehow, some way, they're gonna waive me those 3 internships and those requirements. So they waived those requirements. There was a class that I needed for my cognitive neuroscience minor, but I got that waived too. So I ended up graduating with less credits than what I needed to graduate. Last semester ended up being fully remote. So that was a manifestation in and of itself. I manifested straight A's. I've manifested being on the dean's list 4 semesters in a row. I've manifested getting into grad school. So I have a long list of things that I've manifested. I've also manifested my tuition being paid for. I've manifested, but the tuition being paid for part, that is for another video that I have to record right after I do this one. because that is seriously a success story. Like, because I almost had to pay $4,000 to my school, but instead I'm not doing that. So tuition being paid for is that's a whole other video for a whole other day. I've revised my grades. School has just been amazing. Like, I can't sit here saying that it hasn't. I've met some amazing people. I've learned how to develop film. I've done this all while having crazy twists and turns and telenovela that would make anyone want to give up. But the bottom line is, the whole point of getting to this is to persist. I know many of you guys like to rush the process, but if you can't rush the process when it comes to graduating, and granted, the only way that I could sit here being like, okay, you can rush the process and you can graduate a lot earlier or whatever, is if you were like me, who decided I was going to take 15 credits a semester. That in and of itself is tough. I had to take 6 classes this semester and I was like overwhelmed. But if you don't want to be overwhelmed and you don't want to rush the process and you don't have to rush the process, don't do it. Enjoy the journey. Because I was supposed to graduate in 2025 of next year. Instead of me graduating in 2025 of next year, I graduated this year, but that was only because of how many credits I have taken. That's the only way. Really, Socks? Really? Socks wants to say hi. Make sure you guys go follow Socks and Midnight on their TikTok at Socks and Midnight, the Socks and Midnight Show. Yeah. Okay, bye. Go follow Socks and Midnight. Okay? Make sure to go do that. What am I going to do with Socks? Anyways, if you know that you don't have that mental capacity and you don't have to rush the process and you don't have to rush to graduate or whatever, don't do it. Like, I know a lot of you, like, you guys want to rush the process, want to hurry up and finish and hurry up and get your manifestations. But let's be real, like, finishing school is not something you should rush. That's just the reality of it. You shouldn't rush it. And the only reason why I'm trying to rush it is because I have other degrees that I want to do and other things that I have to do that I want to get out the way. That's the only reason why I was taking 15 credits a semester. That is not easy to do, but I affirmed that it was easy to do. But if you don't have the mental capacity to do that, don't do it. I also had a disability thing with the school that would allow me extra credit, or not extra credit, but like extra time to do my assignments, which really helped me to get my stuff in when I felt overwhelmed or if I felt stressed out a little too much about things. So that really tremendously helped. Also making use of my school's counseling center, therapy. These things helped to keep me elevated, and I also manifested an amazing support network of people that wanted to see me win, wanted to see me graduate. So on the journey, I met amazing people that helped me get to where I'm at despite my circumstances. And I'm eternally grateful for each and every single one of the people that I've met. Like, even my advisor this semester helped me pay for the classes that I took on Straighter Line. And that's not heard of, okay? Let me tell you, that's not heard of. You don't hear every day that your advisor wants to help you graduate. Like, she calls me a superstar, okay? Superstar. She doesn't call me superstar. She calls me superstar. And it's thrilling when you see so many people that really want to see you succeed and really want to see you win and go after what you want. And everything that I said I was going to do, I'm doing it. I've been doing it, and I will continue to do it. And if you have been following me for a while, you know that this has been a journey. Like, you know firsthand that this has been a journey to even get here, to even say and to even speak the words that are coming out of my mouth that I graduated. Like, it feels thrilling, it feels freeing, and I may not be where I want to be yet, but I'm getting there and I'm enjoying the process and enjoying the journey. And Socks, why are you looking at me like that? You guys have to see what Socks looks like, because she looks so cute sitting on the chair staring at me while I record this video. It's so cute. Oh, I love Socks. Oh, anyways, yeah, it's really easy to manifest what you want, but you just have to be dedicated. You just have to be persistent and have that goal in mind. This is the goal, and prepare for that goal, but at the same time, affirm for that goal. I did listen to school subliminals. I did listen to some of Dylan James affirmation tapes. I did listen to high frequency school being the perfect student affirmations. I did affirm for my grades. I did the necessary things that I needed to do. I stayed on top of my mental diet. Were there some days where I doubted it? Yes, there were some days where I doubted it, but I still stood on top of my stuff. Okay? I still stood on top of it. I still did the work. There is, like, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what any of these other some of these other coaches tell you. I still did the work. So you want to sit here and be like, oh, I don't want to do anything, but I still want to get good grades. Okay, well, can you manifest that? Sure, but it's more thrilling when you actually do that work. When you actually put in that work, it's more fulfilling when you and satisfying when you actually do the work and get the compliments and do what you need to do, because it's just better that way. But a lot of you just want an easy, quick fix. 1, 2, 3, just because this person said, oh, you don't have to do the work, you don't have to do self-concept, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. No, like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you should still do the work, and you should still be willing to do that. If you're not willing to do that, then that says a lot about you, but it also says a lot about where you're getting that information from, because life is gonna life. No matter what way you put it. And if anything, school has taught me that life is gonna life, but just persist anyway, no matter what circumstances come your way. And I think that is the biggest thing that I've learned. And I'm not gonna make this super, super, super long video. I really just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, yes, you can manifest, yes, you can graduate. Yes, this is my success stories. I will probably do another video guiding you on how to actually manifest straight A's and what to listen to and all of that good stuff. But this is just my success story because I graduated and I really wanted to share it with you guys. And I am going to record a video on how to manifest school tuition and making that be free, because that is awesome. That is a separate video and a separate success story all in and of itself. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and Socks says bye. Bye guys.